Hello, my roadsters. I'm coming to you today from Graybug Studios. We are going to make a little video here for you. I know it's been a long time and I'm really sorry, but Michelle has really been on the move lately. Today I want to talk to you about recruiters and the importance of having a really proactive recruiter. I'm going to just shout her out right now. Alicia Kreple, you're my rock and I love you. Without you, I don't know what I would do in this travel world that I'm in right now. It is super important to have a proactive recruiter. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what to look for and what to stay away from as far as recruiters go. Also, little side note, today we're going to do a little LRS healthcare giveaway. They're not sponsoring me in this video, so to speak, but I am shouting them out because I love my recruiter so much that I wanted to give her a little shout out video on my channel. So below, in the description box below, I'm going to leave her information and her contact number and extension. Also the website to LRS Healthcare in case you guys are interested in joining our team. So sit back, grab a little glass of wine, and let's talk about recruiters. You're watching Michelle on the Move. We're back, and I want to talk about 6 important characteristics of a proactive recruiter. The first thing is advocacy. Just the same as you took an oath to advocate for your patients, you want your recruiter to advocate for you. You want that person to get you the best contracts, get you the best deals, get you the days that you want, get your vacation days in there, bonus, reimbursement, travel time, all of those good things. You want that recruiter to fight for you in those kinds of ways. A good recruiter will. So that's my advice to you guys just starting out, or if you've been in it for a while and you have a bad recruiter, know that that recruiter is fighting for you. That person is working to help you. And that's how a recruiter should be. They should be advocating for your contract, most importantly. Secondly, you want that recruiter to be supportive to you. If you have a complaint, if you have a concern, if you need somebody to talk to or somebody to go to, you want to be able to have that person support you in that kind of way when you need it. First of all, you're away from your family. You're kind of alone in the world when you're in the travel capacity. You want to be able to have a supportive recruiter that you can reach out to when you need the help. Thirdly, I would say that that person needs to be available too. So if you have a problem, they should be available to you. So you should be able to send out a text message or a call and you should get a response very rapidly. I know that you're not the only person they have, just like you don't only have one patient, and I know how that is, but your recruiter should be supportive and available when you need them. It shouldn't take more than 24 hours to get a response from your recruiter. I've had coworkers that are travel nurses that have reached out to their recruiters and not had a response from them for days. I am not in that current situation. My recruiter answers me literally within most of the time minutes, if not maybe an hour. There is a time difference between her and I, so most of the time it seems like I always text her at lunchtime, but she always responds to me and is always available to me, even on weekends, which is very important to me because that's the time that I work most of the time. So if I have a concern or a complaint or an issue, I can always text her. And I know that that's not always the case, and I'm not saying that that is always something that is a requirement per se for a recruiter, but it is important. That person should be friendly. I've also had some coworkers that are travel nurses that have said that their recruiters are just rude and mean and kind of treat them like a number instead of their employee, so to speak. I don't have that situation where I'm working out with LRS. Alicia is very nice to me, very personable. We both have each other's personal cell phones. I don't really so much know that everybody has her cell phone number, but it's very nice to know that when I'm having a problem, even with my personal life, I can always text her and say, hey, this is going on. She's always very compassionate with my needs and very understanding and very supportive in anything that I need. Has been now for 2 years. You also want your recruiter to be fair. So you want your recruiter to treat every single one of her nurses the same. You want her to be an advocate for all of us. You want her to be supportive, available, friendly. You want your recruiter to treat everybody the same. And I feel like mine does that. That's a really important characteristic of your recruiter, is for her to be fair to each and every single person that she represents. You also want your recruiter to be efficient and organized. There is a lot that goes into travel nursing. You have your yearly competencies, your yearly physicals, your drug screens, TB tests, flu shots, all of that good stuff, timesheets. There's a lot that goes into it. And the thing that I love about my recruiter is all I have to do is snap a screenshot, send it to her, and she takes care of it. I don't have to talk to 5 different people at my company. I know other people that I work with have to send their timesheet to a separate person. They have to send their competencies to another person. They have to send their flu shot to another person. It's a mess. And so I love the fact that I can just send it all to her. She sends it on to whoever she needs to send it to. I can only imagine the load on her back, but it is refreshing, and it's refreshing to know that I can just send that to her. Our jobs are stressful enough as it is, and it's really nice to know that I can send it to her and I know that she's going to take care of it. So all in all, let's just recap. You want your recruiter to advocate for you. You want her to be supportive, available, friendly, fair, efficient, and very, very organized. Those are the 6 tips that I would give you when you're looking for a recruiter. You can call around, talk to them personally on the phone, get that vibe from them. Sometimes you jive with people, sometimes you don't. It's very important to have a good relationship with your recruiter. So, in saying that, LRS Healthcare has so graciously sent me this little welcome bag, and I am going to give it away to you guys. So here are the rules. You have to subscribe to my channel. So down below, hit that little button, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so that you're notified every time that I post a video. You have to like this video and leave me a little comment. Tell me what you want to see from me. Give me some constructive criticism. Tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see. So I will announce the winners on Monday on my Facebook channel, Michelle on the Move. Look for that. If you want to win this, go follow those rules. I'm going to unveil what's inside of here. So, tissue paper aside, we have a 12-ounce stainless steel tumbler. This has stainless steel on the inside, but the LRS logo on it for coffee to keep things hot or cold. I have one of these. I use it at work all the time. I love it. So that is in there. We have some LRS compression socks. So if you're a nurse just starting out, I don't care if you're 20 or 40, start wearing these now. Decreases varicose veins, spider veins. We're on our feet 12 hours a day, probably 3-4 days a week. So these have been my lifesaver. I have them in every color, everything imaginable. So I even have a pair of these that they gave me. I love them. They're my favorite. Very cool to have. There are some LRS sunglasses in here. Koozie. There is a badge holder, a pen, and last but not least, everything that you need when you're going to go talk to your patient, some LRS mints. So, if you want to win this stuff, follow the rules that I gave you, and I will mail it out to you. What you can do is send me a private message on the Michelle on the Move Facebook page that you did everything that you needed to do, and I will check. So you better have done it. Leave me a message, say done, and I'll go check and make sure that you did it, and leave me your address, and I'll mail that out to you soon. And I'm also going to probably throw a little maybe Starbucks gift card in there. So there'll be a little surprise gift card in there for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I want to give my recruiter a little shout out. Alicia Kreple, love you so much. Her phone number is 402-933-8480. Her extension is 230. Give her a shout out, give her a call, talk to her a little bit, tell her Michelle on the Move sent you. Maybe we could strike a deal. I will see you guys next time on the move.